welcome back to another video, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. So today we're gonna try to fix the stance on this Acura. As you guys can see, it has a lot of camber, mainly the back one. The front ones, I'm still gonna get it aligned. So to show you guys what I'm talking about is that if I were to put the camera on this angle, you guys probably can see how much camber there is on the rear wheels. Okay, so before the video even gets started, I want you guys to go down there, hit the subscribe button. I know we're close to like 2,600 subscribers. So yeah, just enjoy the video. And yeah, for this car to be a track car, I definitely have to get that fixed. And I also want to raise the car as well. I don't know if you guys can see from here. The rear is a lot more lower than the front one. I can confirm it and I can bring my measuring tape, and since the car is on DC coilovers, they are adjustable. I do have my measuring tape with me, but I don't really need it since the car is already low enough. The way I measured it on my Mustang was that I looked at this part of the tire and I looked at this fender, and the distance between this and this, I measured it out, it's about 1 inch. And if you were to look at the rears, this part of the tire is already tucked in the fender. So I think I forgot to mention that the camber situation is not going to be fixed by raising the car. The only reason why I'm raising the car is so that the rear is not a lot lower than the front. It just looks weird to me. Okay, this may sound a little stupid, but I like keeping things real with you guys. I can't for some reason find the right size to fit on these lug nuts. Tried all 4 of those. Tried finding the right size on that. I don't know if the locks, nothing's really fitting, and the only thing I got from the previous owner, why can't I find it? So this piece, but this thing also doesn't fit on this. I don't know. And a lot of you guys might be disappointed why I don't like this Hot Boy stance. I want the function out of it. I want this to go fast on the track and not just look good with just the stance. Okay, after doing 2 minutes of research, I found the right size, 19mm. Okay, I just realized something. So this one is the lock one. I need a separate key for it. Okay, found this in the backseat of the car for some weird reason. Oh, it fitted. Okay, perfect. So let me just take the wheels off now. Okay, so now you can finally see the coilovers a lot better. And the way we're gonna adjust it, we have these 2 tools that we're given with the coilovers. We're gonna use a small one to raise the car. The big one, we don't really need it. But the first step is we have to measure the distance between this and the bottom of this. So the rough estimate would be about 4 inches. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but when we do raise it up, we're going to keep in mind that we're going to try to get it to 5 inches. First thing first, we're going to loosen the bottom one, twist it to the right. I couldn't do it with that, so I have to get the tool for the collar. Oh yeah, these are called collars, by the way. But I'm going to try to turn him. There we go, it's a little loose. Unlock that. So now what we're gonna do to raise the car, we're gonna, this one right here on the bottom, we're gonna turn that to the right as well. Trying to find the right point, and we turn. There we go. Okay, I don't know if I've been saying inches the entire time, but it's been centimeters. It was 4 centimeters, but now, if you were to look at it, it's about 5 on the dot. Just rechecking, I just did more turns. If you were to look on the right, on the bottom of the last collar on the end, it is 5 on the dot. So now I'm gonna try to put on the wheel again and see how it fits. If it's still really low, worst case scenario, I can just jack up the car again, take the wheel off and readjust it. See, it's perfect. You guys can see this part of the tire. Oh, sorry, this part of the tire, and this much space between it. It's about the same distance as the front. God damn, it looks really good. I'm like walking around looking at different angles of the stands, and the wheels and the tires fit on the fenders. I love it. So this side is a lot harder than it was on the other side because I keep hitting my arm. Like, I can't find a really good grip to turn these around. And when I do, I keep hitting my arm like onto this rotor. Okay, so I think I adjusted this side too. It took me a while, but if you guys were to look at the measurements, I think it's exactly where the 5th mark is. I don't know if you guys can see. Right there. Perfect. So, gonna put the wheels back on and see how they look. Okay, I don't know if I've told you guys, but once you guys have finished adjusting the coilovers, just make sure you guys tighten the bottom one more time how it was, so that it just doesn't move around and stay loose, because that could be kind of dangerous. The way it came out, it is fucking perfect. I cannot be happier the way it looks right now. How many fingers can fit there? 2, just like that. No room to wiggle around, just 2 fingers. If you guys can see that. If you look at this one, exactly 2. Can't put the 3rd one in. This 2. If you were to come around, 2 fingers in there as well. Can't put the 3rd one. And if you were to come forward, 2 as well. You can't really put the 3rd one. I'm trying to squeeze it. And YouTube, do not demonetize me from the finger test. It's all for science purposes. But getting back to the point, I do want to get rid of the purple lug nuts. They look horrendous, and I am not a really fan of all that like rice bullshit. I want to get stock lug nuts. New day, new me, taking this beautiful RSX to the shop to get the car aligned. Been sitting in for the past 2 minutes, so I'm already so fucking sweating. It is hella hot. It's like 100 degrees at the moment, and this shifter is so hot. I don't even know how I'm gonna shift with this. I need to try fixing the AC as soon as possible. Okay, so I just got the car back and drove it to a local park to see how it looks. It looks amazing. I told the person to keep it 2% camber all around, because on the track it's better to have a little bit of camber, so you get better grip on it and you can go around corners a lot faster. I feel like I just need a little bit wider wheels so it just sits perfectly in the fender. It already has bigger brakes, that's all done. Need new wheels and tires. Okay, so going on to numbers, as you guys can see, this was before measurements. It was literally negative 3.5 degrees, and look how much toe there is. 0.52 degrees of toe, and so it was close, like 0.91. And then you were to look at the rear ones, wow, close to 4 degrees of camber. That shit is insane. And then negative 3.3. Right now it's negative 1.9 and negative 2.1. Look at the toe, how much it has improved. 0.01, 0.01, negative 1.8 degrees and negative 1.9 degrees. The guy also mentioned that the lower toe arms are kind of bad in the front. That's why he couldn't really get it exactly 2 degrees of camber. So I do have to buy new lower toe arms to fix the AC. Let's see if I come across any more problems. So if you were to ask me how the car feels now compared to how it was before, it feels a lot smoother. I feel like I can go around curves a lot faster, like around 60 miles an hour, and still be okay with it, compared to how my Mustang